QB va a ser ese, ¿eh?
Van a probar ese este año, pero nadie confirma que siga el año que viene.
Ah, no, pero por eso tenemos 3 primeras para el siguiente.
Ya, bueno, 2 primeras, 3 por ver. Que la de Colts no está claro.
¿Qué te juegas?
Y
Conmigo,
con la vaca. Con la vaca pelirroja, sí, pero puede ser tercera si juega no sé cuántos partidos Carson Wentz o así.
el 70% de los snaps, algo así.
Algo así, sí. Sí, pero con la vaca pelirroja nunca hay que confiarse.
La vaca pelirroja.
Hombre, para no darle una primera, obvio, pero a ver.
Creo que es algo así, ¿eh? No estoy muy seguro.
El caso es que yo creo que los Colts si han fichado a Carson Wentz y tal es porque querían dar el siguiente nivel a intentar. ¿Sabes? Si el año pasado con Philip Rivers llegaban a playoffs, yo creo que ellos creen que con Wentz pueden optar a algo más, pero. No sé, hay que verlo. Va a estar bueno este año la NFL, a ver.
Pero sí, esto no va a depender de si este año la OL está sana.
Nah, los Eagles, viendo cómo se
¿No?
han reforzado los. Para
Claro,
mí,
no vamos a ir a por nada, pero si la OL está sana, vamos a saber si hay QB o no hay QB.
No, pero yo no te digo por nada. Yo creo que, bueno, Hertz yo creo que puede jugar, o sea, pero en plan, yo me refiero a que viendo cómo se han reforzado los equipos de la división de los Eagles, yo creo que quedan últimos, en esa división.
Sin ningún problema. Cuanto más atrás quedemos, más fácil
Mira,
prefiero
otra vez empieza atacando, es que es chido, no sé.
cagarla menos.
Ya, un pick más alto os llevaréis para el año que viene, eso sí.
Por eso te quiero decir. El año que viene ya lo sabemos, es de construcción total, pero es de Rego. Al final puede ser con el receiver 1.
Es que hasta Giants se ha montado un equipo que, ojo, en esa división.
Sí, porque fichó a Golade y tal. Bueno, y los Washington con Curtis Samuel, Fitzpatrick y Cowboys tiene un equipazo también. Lo que pasa es que le falta defensa.
Los Giants, el Daniels ese se cayó en el partido, no estuvo a hacer un touchdown
El general manager. El general manager ese de los Eagles, yo no sé qué coño hace aún ahí, que me pongan a mí que lo hago mejor, macho.
Seguramente lo haga mejor que la mitad de los que están allá, Ale.
Seguramente.
Con los contratos es muy bueno, pero con los drafts es lamentable.
Pues es que es la clave, los drafts, macho. Si dejas pasar a Justin Jefferson para llevarte a Jalen Rigor, pues. O pasa lo que pasa. Que Rigor es un pufo, macho, es que es un puto pufo. Viendo lo que puede haber pillado. Que es lo que más huele. Es como los Bears cuando pillaron a Trubisky. Que no es pillar a Trubisky, que es una mierda. Es ver lo que has dejado pasar por pillar a Trubisky. Que fue más Holmes y de Son Watson, que es poca cosa.
Ver hasta dónde subieron, nada más.
Sí, hasta el 2. Y una burrada. Los hipotecaron.
¿Qué
Como los
haces,
49ers.
tío? ¿Ese pase qué es, tío? ¿Qué pasó?
Aunque no sé dónde he visto que los últimos años los equipos que han subido así muchos puestos en el draft a por QB nunca han funcionado, o sea, no han funcionado los QBs. Subió los Rams por Goff, que intercambiaron el puesto con los Eagles por Wentz, ninguno de los dos está en el equipo. Trubisky lo mismo y no sé quién más era también. Otro país igual.
Nosotros lo que pongamos es, si la OL está sana, veremos si hay miembros o no hay miembros que atacan.
Sana, pero que son muy puretas también,
Sí, vale, pero a ver, tienes tres Pro Bowlers, No tiene...
Ya, eran 3 Pro Bowlers, pero a ver cómo está esa gente, después de los años que tienen y las lesiones que están teniendo.
Por eso digo, si aguantan, es lo que hay. Y en defensa, pues, nuevo head coach, a ver cómo monta.
Nah, yo creo que por muchos head coach y tal, le falta material ahí para poder manejarse, o sea.
Yo sobre todo ver ¿cómo es? Si incluso son todos nuevos, todos los squads. Si ves que dices, bueno, pues estos tíos saben trabajar con lo que tienen, consiguen hacer cosas, ¿sabes? Ver si en la banda tienes gente válida o no válida.
Ya. Pero es difícil, ¿eh? Coachar un equipo que tiene tan pocas armas.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On second down, Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Kamara.
¿El qué?
They'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
¿Qué ha dicho Marco?
Be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Driven it down the field
Sí,
nicely
¿no?
here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
¿Qué hace de Marco?
Coming here, it's third and goal.
Me ha puesto como que me has invitado, no sé qué mierda. No, a ver.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Vamos a la defensa de mierda.
As the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Score Saints 7, Eagles 0.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles have first and 10 at their own 22.
De momento sí. ¿Eh?
Pero no, esta es la liga de prerrogativa, macho.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
¡Ah, puta!
And it's intercepted.
La piedra te ha jugado
By
abajo.
Sidney Jones. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Aquí no me tomo con calma. Aquí
Defensively, your offense
Okay.
goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the
cogiendo el equipo
interception. Just
con
perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed
Ya,
on
no.
defense?
Bueno,
Because
bueno,
after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, they were a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
on the ground, Camara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
Rosen on 1st and 10. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up
Sack.
2nd.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Sac suyo. La reconcha de la lora.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Esto está rico.
It was the toughest route to defend. Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Hostia, no me da cuenta.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
No me da cuenta.
Eagles nothing.
Vamos a ver.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he's got it.
Se la ha ido.
Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
No, estos Saints no me divierto, tío. No me gustan ese equipo.
Because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it.
Sí, bueno, pero ya, como vamos a la temporada ya nada, al principio de la siguiente no me importaría. Pero claro, digo, sí, ya no, igual. Sí. A ver, es que falta mucha gente. ¿Cuánto falta en esta liga? Pues no le da el triángulo, Juanjo, ahí.
Yo lo voy a dejar pasar. Estaba aquí a pasar el rato. Y porque se hacía falta. ¡Puta! Cógelo,
no la coge, tío. Por favor, Dios mío. Por favor, Dios mío, no lo parió.
Second down. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Buah.
Into a double team and it's intercepted.
Marcan todos que tienen ayudación.
Aquí las pillan todas, macho, con esto de la idea.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yo voy a apagar la playa, señores.
Vale, venga, tío.
Venga, ya hablamos. Gracias.
After the interception, here's Rosen looking long for Thomas. This one is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's second down.
No sale ese pase de Rosen.
You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see
Todo acabadísimo,
Charles'
tío.
face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Eagles have recovered.
Lo que se va a hacer es antes por
Esto ha salido, encima Sigma si tuvo una mala suerte, tío, de cojones.
Anda, anda, y pillas cachos así siempre. Estoy intentando jugar con la de él y no se va ni Post, ni Hargrave, ni ninguno de ninguno.
No, tranquilo, sí. Yo con los Saints ni la cojo porque ni me molesto. Y eso que se supone que tengo buena, pero vamos, es que ni me molesto porque no se va nadie de ninguno. Qué asco.
That'll be taken about a yard deep and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
And they'll get it all
He dudado en pasarla porque te he visto ahí.
Era que pensaba que el otro se quedaba solo, que se iba más.
Sí, yo dudé también si pasársela a ese, pero creo que la interceptaba si se la pasaba.
Entonces, por ejemplo, es eso. Es bueno, Thomas. Pero está emparejado con Slade. Y siempre se va, tío. Es acojonante, tío.
No se va siempre, pero...
Sí, pero por ejemplo, ellos porque no están, pero es que nosotros que estamos en la manager, pues en la manager pones tu cornerback 2, o sea, tu mejor cornerback de cornerback 2,
ya.
cubre a su mejor wide receiver, ¿sabes? Y se van todos de slide. Yo es que no lo entiendo, tío. Está toda la puta año jugando y todo el rato se van de slide todo el rato.
Casi,
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Play action here with Rosen.
Ya lo he hecho mal, tío. Ya lo he hecho mal. Me cago en su puta madre.
Joder, tengo que poner una línea ofensiva ahora de 68, verás tú la reza. A los parios. Todo puto día lesionándose la gente en esta liga, tío. Por los cojones ya.
Taylor there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That's all good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. And he's got his man in stride.
No, porque no metió para adentro.
They'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now James returning. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but...
Oh, now it's Strap. He loses the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered.
¿Qué ha pasado?
That's a big loss.
En plan, el fumble, ¿cómo ha sido?
On that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football.
¿Te han saqueado?
Lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Sí.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the gun, it's Wentz. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
No sé por qué consigo meter esos putos pases de mierda siempre y los otros no.
Now Wentz on third down. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Venga, tío, no me jodas, macho. O sea, no salto ni estando por delante de él.
Qué bueno es el Latimore este.
Just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this the holiday season because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce.
Y tú fíjate, por ejemplo, no sé qué velocidad tiene este en comas, ¿eh?
-3 tenía el mío, ¿eh? -3 tenía el mío.
Y el mío no le pasa. Y tú con comas y con el delay te vas, ¿sabes? Ojo, será la formación y que está más atrás. ¿Sí? Pero yo por cara que está mirando para pillar a Latimore en la PFL, no me la he querido cambiar, ¿sabes? Y Slay es mejor que él. Esas son las medidas que la igualdad de jugadores, tío, que no rinden igual.
Hostia, qué rápido que me ido. Qué rápido ha venido.
Chiripa, que es la única vez que lo ha hecho bien.
Qué rápido.
Y encima este equipo es una mierda porque el año que viene no puedo renovar a nadie. Así que el año que viene...
No quería hacer eso.
Mira, no me jodas. No quiero llegar a 300. No me
jodas. Se me lesiona otro offensive line, en serio. Un cachondeo ya, tío. Que no son viejos, bobo. Mira la de un puta offensive line, va a ser vieja.
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
Otro más, se me ha lesionado. Pero... Llevan 3, tío, pero esto qué cojones es. Qué cachondeo, tío.
Ready at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going.
Ah, tío, venga, no me toques la puta polla, chaval.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, this is just crazy.
Te he dicho las cosas de todas.
Te he dicho las cosas de todas.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now?
Yo salgo
I think if
timeouts,
it's
tío.
him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
A 10th carry for Canera.
Vale.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Madre mía, tío. Lo he visto, tío, que puto retrasado este, tío. A ver, ¿dónde está esa puta?
A ver, si yo la miro, se supone que si es -2, que es para mí, que es más rápido el suyo que el mío. Ya no me jodas, tío, 2 veces he hecho muy bien.
No la pilla, tío.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the
mierda, pensé que me iba a salir bien el skate y que eso ya es una puta mierda, pero bien grande.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And now here is
Increíble,
interception.
Es increíble. No tira ni una de las más.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers.
Mira, chaval.
So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen. Not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
First down, New Orleans.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rosen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 26-yard line.
¿Qué cojones hago?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Rosen looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds on the clock. He couldn't get the hook up there that time.
I know the ball's coming out hot. He expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Rosen off the play action.
No.
Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining.
Emmanuel Sanders, incomplete.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
For the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Here's James. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Wentz now on first down. Open man here, Sims complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Esa foto te la he visto yo, lo llevaba yo al set.
Sí, no, pero le da igual, como sigue que ni se posiciona por delante ni te mete la mano para que nada, ¿sabes? Nada.
Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll try to get the offense going with Camara.
Soy tonto del culo. Madre mía.
But not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The drive starting play, a good
Tonto se queda gordo.
19 yards.
First down, Saints.
Mira, echa ahí.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Rosen.
No.
Down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Center back gets hit.
Que con la L suplente, tío. Es que se me han lesionado todos aquí. Puto asco.
Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Nunca me da para llegar, macho. O sea, te quiero decir, no consigo llegar bien y en el sentido de llego. Siempre veo como que se puede
They
acabar.
go play
Ya, ahí como va a tocar, tío. Y el rayo baño lo controlaba yo más. Pues a mí que llegue el otro, bueno, pero yo quiero llegar yo, claro. Y no sé qué me cuesta.
You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Third and long. It's
Tiene que quedar clava, puto con su mierda, macho.
open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a
Entiendo,
safe
Dios,
first
la puta,
down as they're
que
able
nadie
to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. On first down, Breeze. Harris has it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
You're always worried about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could while completing the play.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. And
he'll take it.
A ver, ¿alguien me puede explicar si tengo puesto que los cornerbacks vayan por velocidad? ¿Cómo tengo a Slice solo en una esquina sin cubrir a nadie?
And the Saints add on to their lead. He keeps
Pues
carrying the
coño,
ball
pues,
into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
he's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now James returning. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much
Coño, mira un balón por delante.
And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And now
Pero si, a ver, ¿cómo es posible que cojas el balón por detrás?
picked up by Sidney Jones. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. A run for Kamara on first down, but the running room closes up quickly as he's only able to get a yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Rosen got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't run and they run that quick cut slant. A lot of times they can turn into big plays.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
And the Saints
On first down, it's Rosen.
No, no se te caiga.
Physical play
No
on
se
the
te caiga,
down.
hombre.
It's second down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And he took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Y sigue sin estar alineado, el hijo de la gran puta.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Pero bloqueamelo el otro.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. With touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41, Eagles 7.
The kick. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Entonces no puedes quejarte mucho de la defensa que tienes que con las intervenciones que tienes.
No,
Está muy bien.
si no me coge la visión, es un puto equipazo el que tengo. Lo que pasa es que no me gusta, te lo juro. O sea, no me gusta nada.
Pues en defensa te lo están leyendo todo. O sea, todas las de tiro profunda está el que. No solo que tú lo controles, que la leas, sino a tiro profunda, pum, está ahí. No se van, no sé qué. Joder, macho, ¿qué más le quieres pedir a una defensa? Dime. Porque si no es imposible.
No sé, esa es la hostia. Sí,
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
No.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
5-yard line.
Venga, tío, no la coges, hijo de la puta.
Rookie Jalen Rager, the intended target that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For Jalen Rager.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Me gusta mucho.
Now Wentz again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the call is to the referee. And that means fourth down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Boston Scott, his first carry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Boston Scott here playing against the Saints, the team that drafted him in the 6th round back in 2018 and was a member of the Saints practice squad for a while, later wound up in Philly. And he came on strong in the stretch of 2019, and now here he is trying to keep a name for himself. On first down, Wentz. And quickly finding Rager. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up. And now look at this.
¡Hala, venga, colega!
Picked up by the Saints. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Si ya pega de ritmo, no me
You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with him, isn't it?
Forget, absolutely. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions. Because the game is certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down at his
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want.
Punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Vamos a entrar en glitch, por el lado izquierdo,
Wentz. This ball complete to Rager.
No, que van a era
He'll
blitz.
be out of bounds right around the 20. Wentz on target to Rager. First down, Eagles.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll fire deep for
Pero si es que no llega, tío. Estoy tirando el botón de saltar y me salta el hijo de la gran puta, macho.
picked up by Marcus Williams. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
Unos pedazos de safety.
If you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They run it again with Camaro, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Here's Camaro. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
On the tackle.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Now they'll toss it out to Camara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Now a toss, Camara left side.
Jesus.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team who puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one.
Looks good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much
Pero cógela, tío.
and it drops down incomplete.
Esa cojona,
We
tío.
thought he might have had it. Instead,
Se va
second
por
down.
delante todo el puto rato, toda la puta carrera.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Incomplete.
Entiendo que es una cover 4, ¿sabes? Pero
So back-to-back
Bueno, no te vayas
incompletions,
por
and that has them
poco,
starting
no,
at
no.
a 3rd and 10.
ya, pero joder, pero es que en todas. No se está todo el puto día cubriendo con cover 4. Y que ninguna se haya ido, tío. ¿Sabes?
And my goodness,
Es
another
acojonante.
interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Y si encima todos los pases profundos que ha metido, ni uno
Well, they probably don't
ha
give
ido
him
con
a
ventaja.
play here, but you wonder
¿Sabes?
if they're going to be able to resist
Yeah.
on first and
Algo
goal.
así.
Rosen to a knee, and that ought to do it.
No sé,
Sería
la
ir
secundaria
con-
que tengo en estos Saints es mucho mejor que la de Washington, vamos. Mucho
No,
mejor.
ahora yo aquí estoy probando jugar con la DL, que solamente me está ayudando para eso. Y ahora venía para subir la récord y ahora hacer 150 yardas, por eso está gustando. Pero vamos, tú tienes en 110, fíjate.
As an offensive coordinator,
Muchas
you still think you can do anything
intervenciones.
wrong,
No,
whatever you call run,
9
pass, it's all
intervenciones,
going to work.
2 fouls.
Muchísimos takeaways.
So for the Saints, it's a very important win as they move to 9
Pues
and
nada
4
más.
now on the year.
Ya nos vemos el
Torneo
próximo
next
día.
week to take on the Kansas
Sí, nos
City
toca las dos, creo.
Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Eagles,
O sea, la segunda
it's
jornada,
a
quiero
week to
decir.
forget as they're gonna fall
Sí,
to
sí,
1
sí.
and
Ya,
12
ya
now on the
sí,
year.
como
And
principio
they'll
de
try to
la mayo.
rebound next week
¿Contra
as
quién
they
te toca la
get to
primera jornada a ti?
Glendale to take on the
Contra David.
Cardinals.
¿Quién?
That'll do it
David.
for us. I'm Brandon
Ah, contra David.
alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew
A
as
ver qué
well.
pasa ahí.
We'll talk to you
La,
next time.
o sea,
So
contra
long,
Cowboys,
everybody.
la segunda contra
Sí, sí,
ti,
sí.
la tercera contra Colts y la cuarta contra Yaya. Vamos, empiezo de puta.
Hostia, empiezas con los de la división, ¿eh?
Y luego Colts y luego no sé quién viene, pero creo que viene tú también un poquito.